They thought one 30-second dance would crown her the queen of feel-good virality. Instead, it detonated her brand, nuked Hollywood deals, and sent Trey Parker and Matt Stone sprinting to their writer's room. Now South Park is gearing up to torch Meghan Markle in a Respect Our Pregnancy parody so savage even Paramount's lawyers are grabbing popcorn. If you blink, you'll miss the leaked storyboard jokes, the hush-hush studio emails, and the legal threats already ricocheting through Tinseltown. So stick around, because the next 5 minutes will show you how one twerk turned a duchess into comedy's favorite crash test dummy, and why the real punchline hasn't even aired yet.
To the A-double-R-K, to the E-I-S-H-A, and I don't play.
She hit post, and boom, half the planet spit out its coffee. Meghan's hospital room dance, complete with suspiciously round pillow bump, looked less intimate reveal and more like a TikTok audition for a medical sitcom. Memes hatched before the video even finished buffering. Side-by-side shots of the bump sliding around like a rogue beach ball, slow-mo replays of that offbeat twerk, and comment sections asking if her OBGYN was actually Pixar. By lunchtime, the Respect or Pillow was trending. Body language channels were labeling the clip emotionally counterfeit, and conspiracy forums were clocking the bump's GPS like it was a flight path. One user joked, "That thing moved more than Harry's hairline." And let's be honest, people only half laughed because they feared it might be true. Even diehard supporters admitted the whole scene felt, well, scripted. Instead of applause, Meghan got a thunderstorm of eye-roll emojis and an accidental cameo in every cringe compilation on YouTube. Worst part, the backlash was still warming up. Stay with me, because Hollywood's reaction makes Twitter look like gentle pillow talk.
Hey.
Did you know it's cold in there?
Yeah.
Must be an American thing.
It's not.
Within 24 hours, studio inboxes lit up like Vegas. Insiders say A24 quietly dragged her film pitch to the maybe never folder, Paramount ghosted faster than a bad Tinder date, and one streaming exec allegedly labeled the clip brand napalm. Agents swapped frantic Zoom calls asking, "Is Pillowgate the new Batgirl shelving?" Even merch partners pressed pause. Apparently nobody wants a collectible Duchess doll if the bump keeps slipping off in transit. Meghan's team tried damage control, whispered DMs to blue-check influencers, corrective think pieces about motherhood, even a rumored plan to blame the hospital lighting. Spoiler, none of it stuck. One producer snarked, "She wanted viral. Congrats, she's Chernobyl-level viral." Ouch. Meanwhile, South Park's creators smelled the fumes and sprinted straight into storyboard mode, muttering, "Respect our pregnancy? Don't mind if we do." If Meghan hoped the industry would shield her, she forgot the first rule of showbiz. Controversy calls the shots, not courtesy. And speaking of controversy, wait until you see how Trey Parker and Matt Stone turn that hospital gown into comedy's hottest demolition derby. Next up.
It seriously is driving me crazy. I'm sick of hearing about them, but I can't get away from them. They're everywhere, in my face.
Look, Kyle, we just kind of don't care about some dumb prince and his stupid wife.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone didn't just chuckle at Meghan's hospital shuffle, they opened a $1 million Google Doc titled Respect Our Pregnancy and hit warp speed. Picture this, Cartman in a director's chair, glasses crooked, yelling, "More empowerment lighting, people!" While Stan fumbles a boom mic into Meghan's fictional bump like it's a piñata, the storyboard leaks are already legend. Stuffed pillow rehearsals, Harry lookalikes sipping a kale smoothie and mumbling that the vibe is inauthentic, and a running gag where the bump slides south every other take, triggering an air horn sound effect. Even funnier, they're reviving Cartman Kennedy, the Lucasfilm parody persona who lives to stamp every scene with buzzwords like synergy and representation, then blames toxic viewers when it flops. South Park is turning one shaky dance clip into a mini cinematic universe of chaos. Meghan wanted a heartwarming reveal. She's getting a roast so hot it needs its own sunscreen SPF. But wait, because the Duchess just pulled the oldest power. Move-in showbiz threatened to shut the whole circus down. Word is Meghan's lawyers fired off emails faster than you can say Duchess of Distress, demanding Paramount bin the segment. Nice try. Trey and Matt practically frame cease and desist. Letters like fan art. Parody is protected, and they know the case law better than their coffee order. Remember when they spoofed Scientology, politics, and even the Guitar Hero kid? All survived. Insiders claim Paramount's legal team read Meghan's warning, shrugged, and joked, Season 27 marketing just wrote itself. One exec even printed the letter and taped it to the writer's room door with a sticky note. Do it louder. Meanwhile, Meghan's PR crew scrambled for a softer spin, hinting that mocking a pregnancy, real or not, targets women everywhere. Internet response? Memers slapped her quote on gifs of Cartman crying into a tiara. The harder she pushes, the bigger the spotlight grows. South Park doesn't retreat, it reloads. And reload they will, because the studio's next move could turn this parody into the most watched special since the Privacy Tour. Stick around, the marketing blitz is just warming up. While Meghan's legal squad rehearsed their courtroom scowls, Paramount execs were high-fiving over Zoom. They'd just watched the rough cut of Respect Our Pregnancy, and legend says, someone actually yelled, "This makes the Privacy Tour look like Sesame Street." Marketing instantly drafted a war room memo. Tease in July, drop in August, own the outrage. Early promo ideas? A 10-second animated GIF of the South Park hospital set, a hashtag crawl that reads "a pillow or plot," and Cartman Kennedy shouting, "authenticity," or at least a trending topic. Internal analysts predict a rating spike big enough to revive cable TV jokes about cord cutters. One bold strategist even suggested releasing Meghan's cease and desist letter as limited edition merch. Legal said no, but they kept the mock-ups because they're hilarious. Meanwhile, rival studios lurked in the shadows, wondering if they should cancel their own Markle pitches before fandoms start boycotting. And Meghan? She posted an empowerment quote on Instagram that accidentally rhymed with Cartman's punchline. The comment section turned it into a meme within 15 minutes. Irony served hot. Quick heads up, the leaked teaser storyboard shows a cameo that could melt Twitter. Yes, we'll decode it in another video, so don't wander off. Every PR fire hose Meghan sprays only spreads the blaze. Supporters tweeting, "Leave her alone," unintentionally keep the hashtag climbing, while critics remix the dance clip to elevator music just to farm likes. Body language experts release hour-long breakdowns of a 3-second eyebrow twitch. Even late-night hosts, who once tiptoed around royal drama, now joke that the Duchess's bump has more screen time than half of Netflix's 2024 lineup. South Park's writers watch it all like gamers farming XP. The angrier the internet gets, the sharper their jokes become. Remember, the show thrives on pushback. Every complaint is free advertising. Paramount's social team is quietly tracking sentiment analytics. The moment backlash peaks, they'll drop a second teaser and ride the wave. One insider said, "If Meghan claps back on camera, that's our Super Bowl." Translation: silence might be her best defense, but silence isn't exactly her brand. And here's the kicker. Animators have dialed up the realism so far that early testers thought Harry's cartoon beard needed its own NDA. Viewers won't just laugh, they'll squint to see where satire ends and the Zoom call reality begins. Next, we peel back the curtain on South Park's secret animation tweaks. Stick around, because one frame could spark the biggest meme storm of the year. Social media is now a blender set to pulverize. One scroll shows diehard Sussex fans declaring South Park pregnancy shaming, the next shows meme lords looping Meghan's wobbling bump to circus music. Algorithm gold. Every outraged tweet spawns 10 reaction videos. Each reaction video spawns 20 spicy duets on TikTok. Body language gurus read a single eye blink like it's the Dead Sea Scrolls. Even sports podcasts, yes, sports, are squeezing in pillow jokes between match recaps. Meanwhile, Trey and Matt are basically surfing these waves in slow motion, carving fresh punchlines out of every new hashtag. Paramount's dashboard lights up green, engagement metrics climbing, sentiment graph ping-ponging into can't look away territory. One insider quipped, "Meghan just became our unpaid head of marketing." And here's the savage irony. The louder her defenders shout, the more replay value the original clip gets. Imagine trying to stamp out a fire with gasoline. Looks. Dramatic sells tickets. Don't blink now, because the animators just tucked an Easter egg in the final cut that might break X, formerly Twitter, in one afternoon. So, here we stand. One viral twerk, one unstoppable cartoon, and a culture war boiling over a foam pillow. Meghan's next move? If she fires back on camera, Trey and Matt already have the sequel storyboarded. If she stays silent, the internet will fill the vacuum with louder theories. Either way, South Park wins. The echo is the episode. It begs a bigger question. In an age where every pixel is curated, who really owns the narrative? The influencer who posts it, or the meme smiths? Who remix it? Think about that while the comment section debates whether the bump deserved its own IMDb credit. We'll dive deeper into those leaked animation frames and a rumored surprise cameo in our next breakdown, so keep your notifications on. And hey, if you spot the hidden Cartman Easter pillow in the final special, drop the timestamp below. We might just feature your find in the follow-up. Until then, remember, in the digital circus, the loudest act isn't always the one on stage. It's the one replay button away. Don't miss the next act. Before you go, please note, this video discusses ongoing legal proceedings based on alleged and unverified information. All claims and allegations mentioned have not been confirmed by official sources and are part of a developing case. The views shared are for commentary and discussion purposes only. Always check for updates from reliable sources. Thanks for watching.